You know who his podcast is on the other day?
Oh.
Teddy Atlas. Is that story with him and you true?
What?
He says he put a gun to your head.
I was 13 years old.
Yeah, when you're young. Is that a true story?
Yeah, but I'm 13, he put a gun
No,
in
I
my
know,
head.
I know.
He's really a big, strong man.
No.
Wait, you were 13 years old when you did that?
Yeah, he was 27, 28.
He was like an early trainer of yours, right?
He didn't know at 13 I would smash him.
Yeah.
As someone who loves big cats, I'm all about money line, baby.
They help the hardworking trying to make a change in their life.
All you hustlers out there putting in all that time, I see you.
Moneyline gives you entertaining content, so it's easy to learn with personalized tools to get control of your money. Use the Roar tag $ Mike Tyson to sign up till June 30th for a chance to be flown to LA and watch a live taping of Hotboxin. Yes, Mike and me.
Ow! Moneyline is a fun and simple way to get control of your money. Why just watch me? You can step in the ring with me.
Download Moneyline.
Download the Moneyline app, baby, today. Roar!
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Hotboxin. I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Mike Tyson.
And we got David Portnoy in the building, the CEO, starter up of Barstool Sports. You know,
Welcome.
vibes.
Thank you. Thank you.
How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Not too much. Can't believe I'm sitting next to you. Kind of surreal.
Because they said you're a troublemaker, man. This guy's...
Who said that? I don't see that on that
She
sheet.
said that.
Troublemaker. It's all point of view, I guess.
So let's talk about these Celtics first.
Yeah, I'm a big
how you
Celtics fan.
How you feeling right now?
It's tough, but I went to most of the games. The Golden State was better, so I realized that at the end. But it's a good season for the Celtics. Still sucks to see a favorite team lose.
For sure. I was gonna say, but y'all got a legit team that could come back next year.
They're young. They're good, and a lot of the best players have struggled. Before they
Did
win.
Boston lose?
Yeah, they
Yes,
lost
they
in
lost.
In six. They lost the other night.
Steph was cooking that last game.
Yeah, he went nuts.
Cooking.
He's just a monster, huh?
He's great. He's a great player.
Yeah. So I see that you got a little Twitter thing going on with Draymond. Funny.
Yeah, well, so I had great seats. So I was sitting in between the Golden State bench and the scorer's table. I was wearing Draymond chirped the Boston crowd because everyone was saying, "You Draymond, you Draymond," and then they're like, "Oh, what kind of crowd uses the F word?" Basically. Meanwhile, he's swearing right in front of his kid. In the press conference after his wife said Boston fans were classless for swearing, which is a joke. Draymond is a guy who gives and takes. So I wore a shirt, chirped him, and he clapped back at me after the series is over. A little surprising. Basically, own that L, something like that. But I like that. I actually like rooting against guys like that. It makes it more fun as a fan.
Sure.
But nobody cares about the F word. I mean, come on.
They go to fucking troublemaker incidents again. Go ahead, go keep on.
That wasn't that big of a troublemaker.
I know, but
the
I know-
Gucci Mane thing.
I know, but continue.
The Gucci Mane thing, people are telling me I better watch myself with that one a little bit. So the Celtics take really good care of me. And my girlfriend's a gigantic Gucci Mane fan. I wouldn't know Gucci Mane if he's walking down the street
How do you
and pass.
not know who
I'm not a
Gucci
Gucci
Mane
Mane
is?
guy.
Come on,
I'm not a Gucci Mane. I'm not a rap
Ask your
guy.
girlfriend about Gucci Mane.
What's that?
Your girlfriend knows who Gucci Mane.
Yeah, she was a big fan. And they said he was at the game. So she's like, "Oh my God, Gucci Mane, Gucci Mane." Okay. Well, I was at halftime. They put us behind a rope, the Celtics. Gucci Mane is sitting where you are.
VIP?
I'm sitting here. I never asked for pictures for anybody. I made with Mike, but it's that highly elevated.
Yeah.
I've probably done it 5 times in my life, and I'm around plenty of famous people. Girlfriend's Gucci Mane, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna send her a photo. I just reach over, right? It goes just me. I'm like, can I grab a quick photo? He said no. He's like, no, I'm eating. He was not eating. It was halftime of the Celtics game. This pizza in front.
Okay.
I thought it was an asshole move. So when I was ranting about the Celtics, I ranted about him, not giving me the photo. So that's it. He doesn't know who I am. But people are telling me that, watch myself with Gucci Mane because he may be somebody you don't play with.
You slid into girls' DMs.
Yeah.
Who?
Whose DM you was in?
No, his lady, right?
That's how I met my current girlfriend.
Yeah.
You in mother DMs? And
No, I'm
searching.
actually careful with that, too.
That's perfect.
Sliding in the DMs?
No, he's not doing
How's that perfect?
So wait, okay.
That ain't perfect.
Listen, time slides into her DM. What must be the slides come from, dude?
Well, that's just Instagram. Be like, hey, what's up? That's like dating. There's nothing
that's what
perv
they do
about
now.
that.
Oh, you're dating online?
No, I'm dating her in real life.
So
she's like a real person. She's a human. She's my girlfriend.
it's on an app, and what you do is you're able to message people. So
Are you not on Instagram at all, Mike?
Well, listen, if I am, I don't. Only thing I know how to do is just turn it on. And
Yeah.
off.
Let me say this loud and clear.
That's
Nothing pervy about sliding into a girl's DMs. I don't do that a ton, but no, that's not weird. Everybody does that. Except, I guess you don't. But.
Well, that's because I'm confused because I got a lot of perv shit going on. That reminds me. It looks like
this
perv
is not.
shit. Oh.
No, let's clarify that. Not perv shit.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely not.
So let's talk about Barstool. I think the story is amazing. If I read correctly, you got your degree in education, right?
Yeah.
Then you worked in some IT. So let's talk about that. Like, how did all that intertwine and connect?
Yeah, no, I just want to do my own thing. I didn't want to hate my job growing up. So started as a newspaper. I'd hand it out outside of subway stations. We've been around almost 20 years now. And then we just morphed with the internet, changed as the internet grew. So it went from newspaper to more like a website, men's interest, and podcast network. I mean, it's pretty broad. Like, I think, Mike, you were on $1 Million Worth of Game. That's part of our network. Call Her Daddy, a lot of people knew that. Yeah. So part of my take is the biggest sports podcast really there is. So it's all over the place.
No, it is. But like, what gave you the idea? Like, so you just...
I love gambling.
And you love sports.
Really?
Yeah, loved it. So, yeah, loved it. So when before I started it, I flew out to Vegas and tried to meet with every casino to try to get in the industry. Yeah. And they're all like, you got to start as a dealer. I didn't want to do that. So I started my own gambling newspaper, and that's what it was. It was all sports gambling. Because at the time, like when I started Barstool, if you went on a gambling website, there'd be like fireworks and all this shit. It looked like you were getting your credit card stolen. So I got offshore casinos, sports books to advertise in this physical newspaper, and that's how it started. So I just wanted to find something I liked doing, and I knew I liked gambling, so it's like, see if I can get in that industry.
You're a whiz kid, huh?
I don't know about that. I've never been called that. I'll take it, but...
Yeah, but listen, that's whiz kid shit, though, right?
That is amazing stuff.
It's just kind of doing it. It's like, a lot of my friends talked about it, and I just kind of did it and got my business degree just learning it, It's a slow grind. 20 years it took to get to where we are now.
Yeah, and you even mentioned it. So you signed Wallo and Gillie $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
How did that come about?
How did that come about?
So we have a guy, Roan. Weird. It's like he won. You see the 8 Mile with Eminem, the battle rapping. Yeah. This dude won that competition 2 years in a row. He was a battle rapper from Philadelphia, and he just told me, he's like, you should check out these two guys, Wallo and Gillie. They're really talented. So I went to Philadelphia, met with them. I've told this story, but it was me and them. And every white person would say hello to me, and every black person said hello to them walking around Philly. And it's like, oh, people really know who these guys are. And we just hit it off. We recruited them like they were athletes. And it's been a great thing. They're huge. They just blew up, and it's been a great relationship.
Yeah, and then you had Call Her Daddy podcast. How about that?
Call Her Daddy is another one.
Ooh, I like that one.
So Alex is like the female Rogan. That's how I look at her. She's gigantic. Yeah. She literally is huge. So I saw her do a sizzle reel for it before it launched. And we called her in. I knew her. She actually had dated Noah Syndergaard, the pitcher for the Mets. Okay. So I was following her anyways. That's how I saw it. And called her in. I'm like, who made this sizzle reel for you? She's like, I did. I was like, what do you mean you did? She's like, yeah, I learned how to edit, cut it, sizzle. Once she said that, I was like, all right, you ever want to do this full time? Signed her for a pretty small contract. Her and her partner. Yeah. It was she's like, I do it with another girl, Sophia. We signed him 3-year deal, $70,000 a year for 3 years, and thing just exploded. It became the biggest thing really in podcasting, kind of the internet. And she's still huge. She really is a female Rogan, Alex. Yeah. She's that big.
Our next partner has a product I use literally every day. I started taking AG1 because I hated taking pills and vitamins and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great.
It doesn't taste fucking super healthy or anything, but it's got a mild feeling when it goes down. I look forward to taking it every morning. It has really a tropical taste.
So what's this stuff? With one delicious scoop of AG1, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole foods, sourced superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right. This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging. What do you think about that?
I think it's lifestyle friendly and something I would like to participate in, and people who I love to participate with me, yeah. No matter if you eat vegan, paleo, dairy-free, gluten-free.
It costs less than $3 a day. You're investing in your health, and it's cheaper than your cold brew habit.
Oh, that's some cold shit.
You know, usually, every time I wake up, I gotta take like 6 pills, right? And by the end of the week or by the end of 2 weeks, I gotta go restock on them. Like, they get really expensive. How do you feel about that?
Well, it sounds like AG1 is a great alternative for you, though.
You're right.
For every purchase, we donate to the organization helping to get nutritional food to kids in need, including No Kid Hungry here in the U.S.
Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health.
To make it easy, Athletic Green is going to give you a free year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free traveling packs, too. With your first purchase, all you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/hotboxing.
Again, that's athleticgreens.com/hotboxing to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Do you think, now, I just want to take, I'm interested to know this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think why Barstool Sports is so successful is because how uncut it is, how raw it is? Like, was that the main thing you wanted it to be? Like, when it first started?
Yeah,
to be uncut and raw?
It's a combo. See, I always say we're like one of the first new age digital companies. So when we sign people, whether it's Alex, Wallo, and Gillie, we never tell them what to do.
Yeah.
It's go do you.
Wow.
We'll give you the resources to create the kind of content you want. But we don't, like, we've signed people from networks, like whether it be ESPN, Fox Sports, you name it. They always want direction, their talent. They're like, producer says this. We don't do that. It's like, you're on your own, sink or swim. We'll support whatever you want. And like, I could never, like, take a Wallo and Gillie. I could never tell them or give them advice on what content to create, or Alex. People know what they like and they create it, and we just give freedom.
Yeah.
And I think that was unusual. It gave us an advantage. And we're nimble and quick.
Yeah.
We're like small. So if something works, great. We'll throw all our energy to it. If it doesn't, who cares? We're on to the next. So, but I don't know if that was any like huge game plan.
Yeah.
I think we're different because we were brought up on the internet. Like when I started Barstool, if the internet wasn't around, nobody would have been able to find it. You had to be a newspaper, TV station, radio network. The internet kind of leveled the playing field. I think a lot of people in traditional media were lazy and like, oh, we have nothing to worry about, whereas we were just grinding every day.
That's amazing. Do you guys take offense at all because of, let's say, the uncensorship of your content? Like, do you guys take offense to that at all? Because I know, like sometimes.
You can't say what you want?
Yeah.
Oh, I do say what I want.
That's the difference between them and a lot of other sports and media companies.
No, I don't take. We get a lot of haters. Me personally, definitely, but I feel like I've been pretty true to myself. I know I am, and no, I don't. Listen, it's like the old Reggie Jackson quote, like, fans don't boo nobodies. Yeah. It's like the bigger we got, the more people, like, coming at us. So as long as people are still spending the time and energy to bring us down, that probably means we're still relevant.
Facts.
That, I think, is like our biggest, probably, if I had to give Barstool a compliment, it's like they've been viewed as cool and edgy for like 2 decades. That's hard. Like when you're around with anything, eventually people are like, oh, they're lame, they're old. Yeah. We still kind of have that like outsider vibe to us, but we're pretty big now.
I mean, Hell yeah. More than pretty big. I think you're kind of cutting it short.
Yeah, well, no, I appreciate it.
Your podcast, let's talk about that.
Which one?
BFF podcast with the TikToker.
Yeah, Josh Richards.
Yeah, talk about that. How did that come about?
Same kind of vibe. So I wasn't on TikTok at all. I actually hate when new social media things get invented because, like, oh shit, that's another thing we gotta stay relevant on. And TikTok got so big and it's young. And it's like these kids don't know who we are. It's a whole new platform. Yeah. so it's like, how do we do that? How do we change? How do we get them to know? So I linked up with this kid, Josh Richards, who's really, really good. And we call it BFS because of the play. I'm old, he's young. And we kind of talk about pop culture, but it did what I wanted. Like everyone on TikTok who's relevant knows who we are now.
Yeah.
So that was why we did it. It's just trying to just stay in the mix, have people talking about us for one reason or the other.
Yeah. What was your favorite? So obviously growing up, you know, Mike's
Obviously, I'm a big boxing
icon.
guy. Yeah.
What's your favorite memory of Mike? Come on, Mike. Don't be bad.
I have a lot. I mean, I remember watching the Spinks fight. That was still the time when you had to like really buy it in pay-per-view, and like I went with my dad to watch it a fight. That I remember. I mean, I remember the good and the bad, to be honest. I remember the Buster.
All good, bro. Nothing bad.
Yeah, no, the good. I mean, it's all of it. The Holyfield trilogy. I mean, Appointment TV. I remember it all. You're right, my wheelhouse when I was growing up. So, you know, I'm 44. So I
44.
Yeah, I'm 44.
Bro, you
take
care of yourself,
Thank you.
bro.
So, I mean, I remember it all because I love boxing.
You look like a little kid, right?
I know. I didn't think you were 44
keep
at
talking.
all.
I'll take it. I work with a lot. That is good. So no, I remember most of the career. To be totally honest, I remember it all. I mean, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I could put in the code for the game right now and to skip to fight like 007. 373-5963. I would go right and play.
You laughing about?
I'm dead at that. It would get me to you. Like we actually have a video. I just did the thing, but it's so core. Like after not playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out, I'm like, I could beat him first time. Not playing Nintendo in like 15 years. We set the video. I got knocked out like every time. I forgot how hard it is. But yeah, I remember the whole career. To be, you know, and that's why sitting up. You never knew with Mike what was real, what was fake. I mean, how much was entertainment to sell pay-per-views? How much of it is the real deal? Whether he was a genius,
Well, ask him. He's right here.
Yeah. I've heard the interviews, but like when you're doing things like biting, you know, Riddick Bowe's leg and shit like that, press conference sells pay-per-views. Was any of that calculated?
No, it wasn't calculated.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. But it's like you've gotten the Mike Tyson now from the Mike Tyson before. It's crazy. It's a big.
Hey, listen,
And I'm going to be honest, I got a text, if we're just saying it, I got a text so I had to take a helicopter to get here. I got a text on the helicopter like, Mike may not be here. He's in a mood. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? That's the last thing you want to hear going, Mike Tyson, he's going to be in a mood.
Listen,
I'm like, holy shit.
my wife got names for me. She Mike, Ike, and Bike. What's my name, baby?
Spike and Ike.
So what's the deal with those guys?
Beautiful one. Spike, depending on what you say next, turn back to Mike or Ike. And Ike is the one that nobody needs to be around.
Yeah, so as somebody who grew up watching Mike Tyson, I've never gone that thing's like, turn the helicopter around, he's in a mood, and then 3 seconds later, nope, he's coming, but we don't know you again. It's like, what the fuck am I walking into here?
Well, right now you got Mike.
I know,
You didn't
good.
get Ike.
I had that,
Ike.
bro.
You're good.
God.
You're good.
Yeah, so I screenshot him. I gotta save this forever. This text I just got. So yeah, no, I watched the whole career. I mean, even I still played before like going the old interviews. I mean, the Jim Gray stuff, which I know he's been on this show. I mean,
One
that's
of my best friends.
it is legendary stuff.
Yeah.
Legendary stuff. So but even if it wasn't on purpose, the boxing game, which I mean we promote now, we sponsor a UFC guy, Paddy the Batty.
Yeah.
It's all about selling tickets.
How good is Paddy the
Yeah,
Batty?
how good is he?
I think Paddy the Batty to me has like Conor McGregor vibes in the sense of he's electric on the mic. There's something about him that's very different.
Conor McGregor, he has that too, and he could fight his
Well,
ass
he could fight. Paddy can.
Paddy can fight. But we're gonna find out.
We both said that, right?
But I think here's the thing: he can definitely
Ready,
fight.
babe.
How good? We'll find out. But Dana knows. Dana sees what I see in him, which
okay.
is
That's good,
this
yeah.
guy's a meal ticket, and they're not going to put him in versus King Kong anytime soon because he sold out the London show the other day. They're fighting him again.
Oh, wow.
So
When guys do that, just let them fight ordinary guys. Don't get them beat, please.
you're right. As long as you can wait till you put him in, he's definitely there. He may be good enough
Till they
where he's
fight
that
for the
guy.
title.
Yeah,
but
right.
Listen.
There's a certain confidence that comes with being properly groomed. There's an aura, a vibe. You can just tell by the way they carry themselves. We call that BGE, big groomed energy. And there's only one way to get that BGE, Manscaped.
We'd like to introduce you to the best and biggest ultimate hygiene bundle yet, the Platinum Package 4.0.
Yes, sir.
Manscaped is the leader in below-the-waist grooming. Now trust them with the rest.
Manscaped's brand new Platinum Package 4.0 is the biggest bundle they've ever offered, giving you a bulk discount on Manscaped's top products.
The Manscaped Platinum Package 4.0 is the one-stop shop for the man who deserves it all. They designed this package to allow you to fully align your entire hygiene routine with elite product.
Inside this Platinum Package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Ultra Premium body wash, Ultra Premium 2-in-1 shampoo plus conditioner, Ultra Premium deodorant, Crop Preserve anti-chafing ball deodorant, Crop Reviver ball spray toner, and anti-chafing boxers. And you can't forget about the Shed travel bag to hold your goods while traveling.
The Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer and weed whacker, nose and ear hair trimmer featuring proprietary advanced skin-safe technology to protect your delicate parts and holes. Both are waterproof so you can shave with less mess.
In addition to shaving, you can now completely upgrade your shower routine with the Ultra Premium body wash and Ultra Premium 2-in-1 shampoo plus conditioner. You'll have your skin and hair feeling hydrated and smelling fresh.
Don't forget to apply the aluminum-free Ultra Premium deodorant for that cologne quality scent on the go. But it's not just your piss that stink. Your balls can stink too.
No one wants no stinky balls, so thankfully their Crop Preserver, ball deodorant, and Crop Reviver ball toner can solve this problem for you. Once they touch your sack, you'll never go back, brother.
Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Platinum Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Pack. Bring your comfort and boxers to another level.
The Platinum Package 4.0 covers all bases from trimming to showering to leaving the gym smelling nice. This is the best bang for your buck.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Hotboxin at manscaped.com.
Again, that's 20% off with the free shipping at manscaped.com and use code HOTBOXIN. Unlock your big groomed energy with Manscaped. And remember, when you trim the hedges, the tree stands taller. But Paddy's not the only guy you guys have signed.
He's got a partner in crime, Molly the Meatball.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Tell me about Molly,
Yes.
Meatball Molly.
So that's his training partner, who's also electric on the microphone. She won her last knockout.
Remember when they got this guy named Bullet too? Remember when
Who's Bullet?
Tank was fighting somebody and there was some big black guy named Bullet?
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking
I
about.
never heard of him before, but I miss they got these bullets and stuff.
They got the nicknames, all of it. It's building. So she had an unbelievable knockout. Her last fight was like a spinning elbow. So we signed her too.
See, how does that process go?
So I just was sitting home when Paddy the Baddy won one of his fights, and there was something about him electric, and I went down a rabbit hole. I mean, you look at him, he looks like a Dutch, like a doughboy type guy. This
Let's check him out.
weird
Hey, right
blonde hair.
now.
This is Molly. This is
Molly.
right there.
Oh, Molly.
Yes. That
Oh,
was as
Molly.
clean as you can possibly
Molly,
be.
Molly, that was a good one, Molly.
And she's awesome on the mic. She's electric, and she trains with Paddy. So the two of them, we're as much about
Molly.
the show. And we don't have, like, I'm not trying to get a fighter when they're already made it. It's too expensive then. We're trying to find the ones on the come up and catch it right. But we've never done it before. We'll try anything. It wasn't like I woke up and I'm like, hey, I want to fight.
Can she fight Pina?
Who's Pina?
Who's that girl,
Oh,
baby?
Juliana Pena.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is she in that weight division?
I think she's bigger.
Oh, wow.
yeah. Oh, wow, she's bigger?
Who's this guy?
That's Paddy the Baddy. And that's Molly. See, they're they're
they-
partners in crime.
Are they together?
Yeah, they train together. They're both from Liverpool.
Do they love each other?
And they don't love each other the way, I mean, they love each other, but they're not like fucking, if that's what you're asking.
Because normally if you do this, they always lovers.
Oh, yeah, there's a
Yeah,
wire
see,
right there.
Dana knows that he's
Can he really fight Paddy
so far
Maddy?
he has. He was a Cage Warriors like champ, so he's got the experience. Do you like watching UFC, Mike?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like UFC?
I don't know. Some boxing people get like purists. You know who his podcast is on the other day?
Oh.
Teddy Atlas.
Well, see, he's very narrow-minded when it comes to this.
He's opened it. He covers it.
Nah, but he doesn't understand this
Is that
stuff.
story with him and you true?
What?
He says he put a gun to your head.
I was 13 years
Yeah,
old.
when you're young. Is that a true story?
Yeah, but I'm 13. He put a gun.
No, I
in
know,
He's,
I know.
He's really a big, strong man.
No, well, clearly he wasn't doing anything. I could fight with a gun. It's a famous story.
Wait, you were 13 years old when you did that?
Yeah, he was 27, 28.
He was like an early trainer of yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Wild.
wild.
He didn't know at 13 I would fucking smash him.
Yeah. Let's talk about what you've been doing in the community. I know you had this awesome fund giving back to local businesses.
Yeah, so during COVID, we started the Barstool Fund, which essentially we were trying to find companies that need help, their bills, pay their staff, whatever it may be, because you couldn't have customers, whatever. So it was for small businesses, whether it be bars, restaurants, laundromats, you name it. We raised about $40 million for it, and then we just start paying it monthly, and we're still, $1 million. This game just gave a bunch of money away to businesses. Erica, our CEO, gave a bunch to some female businesses. So it was great. People rallied behind it.
Yeah.
We were basically just putting the videos of these small business owners. When they got the money, they cry. So that got the donations going big time.
No, that's super dope. And obviously, what you guys are doing in the community is huge. And I think that's also a huge part of y'all brand. Super dope to see.
Yeah.
But what is next for you? What's the next big thing for Barstool Sports? What do you envision it?
So we got bought by a gambling company, Penn National. So, we're in New Jersey right now. So if I want to go bet on the Stanley Cup Finals tonight or the U.S. Open or anything, I can just go on my phone and bet. We're like the house, like Barstool Sportsbook. So that's a huge part of what we're doing. We compete in that world, and that is perfect for me because it's kind of full circle because that's what I wanted to do when I started it. Yeah. So it's now we're the casino. So that's a huge focus of mine. And that's continuing to find new talent. We're always looking for the next person to hire or, build. So that's kind of what I spend my days with. And I pulled back a little bit. I enjoy myself a little bit more now, some free time.
Yeah, getting pictures with Gucci Man.
Gucci Man.
No, he denied me. I actually am curious whether he actually even knows. He's so huge.
Who got knocked out? Guy knocked out of...
that's Rough and Rowdy. So we bought a Tough Man competition. We own it. I'm the announcer with another guy who works. Yeah, it's like an old school Tough Man competition. It's called Rough and Rowdy. So these are
What do they do?
It's boxing. It's like 3 rounds, amateur boxing, half comedy, half real. It's just like an old school. You remember Butterbean, what Butterbean fought in? It's like dope. Those type things.
That's dope.
Yeah, so we do that once every couple months. It's actually one of the favorite things we do. I love it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. And also, I think it's interesting in this time and age that we're in with woke culture and cancel culture. How have you and Barstool Sports managed to dodge that?
We haven't dodged it. Cancel culture has come for us, me, whatever. But we just tell the truth. It's I think the reason people like us is we're authentic.
Yeah.
And I've been the same guy as I started 20 years ago. And people resonate with that. So it's we've had people who followed us for 20 years. They know me in and out.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter what people say about us as long as we do it honestly. This is a big knockout coming here from Shizette the Rizette.
Who?
So this is we do these once every couple months.
Shit.
And it's 20 to 30 fights a night. So these guys, that guy, packed. We'll do 60 to 100,000 pay-per-views.
Where's it located at?
What's that? All over. That was in West Virginia. So we move it place to place. And the second they peel that guy off the canvas, we'll have the next fighters in the ring. It's nonstop.
Do you have any partying when the guys when fighting? Nobody's fighting. Are you partying there? Music?
Yeah, there's music playing actually the whole time.
Yeah.
And we got an announcer, if they're not fighting, they tell them to fight. Some of the fights suck, but they're funny because the guys run out of gas in 1 minute.
Yeah.
You just never know what you're getting.
Ooh, that was a straight right hand too. It was right through him.
What was the toughest thing about starting Barstool?
I mean, it took 10 years before I made a penny. So it's,
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth it though.
Stay fast.
Yeah.
He comes back. thousandfold.
Yeah, and I think that helped us in the long run because nothing was going to Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
He's in
Legend.
So, yeah, so
You know what? You love it too, don't you?
love what part of it?
The fucking whole...
chase,
all of it.
the chase, the
Yeah.
grind.
All of it. It makes it so much more rewarding. And it also allows, like, in certain... when
You created
mention-
something.
Yeah, and
You
when
know what I
people
mean?
mention the woke mob and people come after us, like, they don't have a clue how I built the company. It's like, I didn't take a day off for a decade. I was handing out the papers, delivering I was doing everything myself. So,
For sure.
it's, we have a good footing to work with.
Yeah. You just think that people is just a little too hypersensitive nowadays?
Now the woke,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I think most causes start and they need to happen, whether it be like Me Too, BLM, whatever it is, all needed to happen.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times, in my mind, the causes almost get hijacked by people who don't even care about the causes. And they're like using it for their personal gain and shit like that. And it goes so far to the right. It's like, what are we even talking about? The pendulum swings too hard. I think that's happened now. And it happened in a lot of people. It's just everyone's canceling everybody. It's like, what? For what? You can tell when something's wrong versus right. I think most people. I will say, I think most people are more similar than, we give them credit for. But
Definitely. Definitely. Well, Dave, shit. I ain't got nothing else to say. We really appreciate you
Dave's a
coming
very
by.
amazing guy.
car wash. I like it.
I mean, is there anything else you like to ask Mike?
There's
You say here with Mike Tyson. Is there any other questions you'd like to ask?
I was
Keep it
getting ready to
real.
ask him, did he want
Can I ask her
to
you want real
Ask
question?
real ass questions.
All
Don't
right,
be
I'm
afraid.
gonna-
This
I'm
is real.
gonna
This
ask
is
This
real
has become
podcast.
part of the
I don't want to,
podcast.
but wait. What was the three names? I don't want to turn them into one of the other names. If I ask if I ask a question, he goes from Mike to like
Ike?
Yeah, and then I'm
No,
in
he's not
trouble.
gonna go
But
to Ike.
all right. As a boxing man, I'm sure you've been asked this before. I end up in your camp as being like the best heavyweight I've kind of seen. People will argue with me. Well, you didn't fight anybody, and then you went away and you come back, and it's like then you're running into the Holyfields and the Bows. I didn't think that was the same Mike Tyson. So my question for you is, when were you, I guess, would you say you're at the height of your powers as a heavyweight, and what version of Tyson were we getting versus like the Holyfield after you got out of prison?
Shit, man. Gosh, no one ever asked that question. I just,
You've never been asked that?
when I first started fighting, I just wanted to be successful. I just wanted to be the greatest fighter in the world. And then when I lost the title, I had two more fights. I was getting ready to fight for the title, then I got in trouble. And then when I came out of prison, I was a totally different people. I wanted the title bad. It's bitter.
But was it you, like the Tyson we see versus Spinks, which I think it, just A+, as good as it can be. What version of that were we, like if you fought Holyfield when you fought Spikes?
Yeah.
The Holyfield's a great fighter, right?
It'd have been different probably, yeah, I agree.
So that's the question. That's the major question with the break you had in your career, which I guess no one will ever know.
Listen, no one ever knows, but I'm just happy that the people said I'm the champion. So if they make you the champion, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
What do you think of the heavyweight division now?
I think it's a lot of opportunities to make a lot of money once they start fighting each other. They should just all fight each other.
Yeah.
It's just, that's what boxing business is all about. People fighting each other and everybody making a lot of money. The two most exciting fighters should always fight each other. But they're too personal. If he beats me, then I got to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
And it should never be like that. It should always be about making money.
And competing.
Yeah. Your ego could get involved too, but the main objective, we make money for each other's family.
Everybody eats.
Yeah.
Speaking of eating, your pizza reviews.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people know me.
You sell pizza?
I eat it. I eat a lot of it.
You don't look like a pizza eater.
No, well, I am. I've had, I eat, basically, I try places, I rank it. I've had a slice of pizza.
You been in Brooklyn?
Everywhere. 7 years straight. every day.
Favorite
All right.
place?
Brooklyn's the
Sally,
best.
no, New Haven is. Sorry.
Yeah,
Mike.
nah, Brooklyn.
No, you're wrong.
What's his name?
New
What's his
Haven.
name?
New
Sally.
Haven? Best pizza?
New Haven, Connecticut is the best pizza in
Sally?
the world. Sally's.
Yeah.
What?
They got Sally's, they got Pepe's, they got Modern.
Stop it.
Yeah,
serious?
Brooklyn's got great pizza, but
Serious?
yeah.
You're gonna make me. You know, I have a food show, so now I have to go over there and check it out.
And they know it, by the way. They're arrogant about it. They know they're the best. They are.
What makes them so good? Is it the
It's
crust?
their
is it the
ovens,
sauce?
beets. It's the way they cook it in the coal oven. It's Italian neighborhood. They're the best, and they're all very close. You'll go there. You're like, oh shit, he wasn't kidding.
you
There's
Italian?
like pizza.
I want
no,
pizza now.
no.
Let's order some pizza, guys. Yeah.
It's the best.
It's the best.
Yeah, New
Where
Haven.
you want? Where
Connecticut.
we at right now?
How did that come about?
We're in Jersey City.
I got
Where's
into
the best pizza in Jersey City?
So we're trying a couple. We're going to Bread and Salt after this, and another place if we have time. But what Raza is that one around here? Someone? Yeah, Raza gets all the accolades.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's get some Raza shit going on here.
that one is good. It's a little fancier than like. Basically, me and another guy at our office got in debate. If you could eat one food the rest of your life, what would you have? I said pizza. He said burritos. He's going like breakfast burritos. You can switch it up.
Okay.
So we did it for a month.
Yeah.
That's all I ate, breakfast. And people just started being like, rank it. It just caught on. That's how most people know me, weirdly, now. They're like, hey, pizza guy. That's all
I'm
I know.
not weird about that.
Yeah.
Chill out. He's the pizza
Yeah.
guy.
It's like he's he's just pizza man. So, yeah, it is.
Shit. Well, before we even end this, is there anything you
You gonna
want
end this while eating the pizza?
No, this is-
First
this
off,
is-
we should get some pizza.
Well, isn't that
But
you doing that right, brother?
Yeah, that's
pizza
another.
shop
By the
open
way,
at
that's
3
also
o'clock?
a great sign. If a pizza place opens late, closes early, and only takes cash, those are like the three signs.
Right now they're at a 6 automatically.
Yeah, no,
because of that.
yeah. If a pizza's open like for drunk pizza, always bad.
Yeah.
College pizza, bad
That's
sign.
bad.
Like
Yeah.
2-3 a.m. Forget about it.
Yeah, that's facts.
So.
That's facts. Let's talk about Donald Trump.
No.
Yeah. So let's talk about that interview. How did that come about?
Yeah, so
What was this interview about?
I interviewed Trump.
Wow, tell me about that.
Yeah, so they reached out to me when he was president, and they're like, hey, Trump wants to know if you want to interview him in the Rose Garden, like tomorrow.
Wait, what? So
Yeah.
So the Trump's people came up to you and said,
yeah, I got a call from, I forget, it's someone on my team. They're like, hey, would you want to interview President Trump in the Rose Garden? I've never interviewed anybody. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a crazy request.
Can't believe this shit,
Yeah.
right?
so,
Cannot believe
Yeah,
this
it was
what was the
nuts.
first thing that went through your mind when you heard that?
So listen, I with Barstool say the same thing that I use, like the Michael Jordan quote. It's like people buy red states buy sneakers and blue states buy sneakers. Like I try not to be political. We're trying to make money.
Yeah,
and if you interview Trump, this is towards the end of the presidency, half the people are gonna be like, I fucking hate you, and half are gonna be like, I love you.
love you, yeah.
So that's the part I thought is like worth it. But then it's like the sitting president of the United States invited me to the White House. I'm going to go. It's like, I'm going to go. I don't care. What I did do, we reached out to Biden. We're like, hey, do you want Dave to interview you? So I could say both sides. They didn't reply to me. But I went, interviewed Trump, and it was great.
Wait, time out. Let's before we even continue this, let's talk about Roger Goodell.
Yeah, so he's another...
What Roger doing, man? I thought he wasn't around no more.
NFL Commissioner Roger, he sucks.
Wait, why'd you get kicked out of the Super Bowl? What's going on? I heard you got kicked.
Tell him about sucking.
Roger Goodell sucks. Everyone knows that. So I'm a big Tom Brady guy. When Tom Brady got suspended for Deflategate, myself, 3 other guys, you're an NFL guy, right?
Yeah.
That's bullshit what he got suspended for. Bullshit. Like 10 quarterbacks have talked about fucking with the
Everything he
footballs.
gets fucked over about is bullshit.
You big time.
Right.
For deflating football, whatever.
Okay, continue.
So myself, 3 other guys handcuffed ourselves to each other in NFL headquarters, demanding to talk to Goodell, and we went to jail. We spent the night in
time
jail.
out. I also heard y'all had false credentials or something like that.
That was for media Super Bowl day. That was way after the fact. That was like 5 years later. We went to media day, which you were in the Super Bowl. You can dress as a trash can. Media day is a circus. Anybody can go to media day. Well, they won't let us in, so we snuck in.
Okay.
Got kicked out. Then I went to the Super Bowl, and NFL security dragged me out in handcuffs. And they
Why?
put-
Come on.
Yeah.
And you wore
You in these fucking handcuffs.
I'm just confused. So you were legit sitting down in the Super Bowl watching it.
Halftime, Super Bowl, paid for my seats. Paid for my seats. And they came up.
You did not. You paid for the seats.
Yeah, paid for the seats. And it was in Atlanta, and there's something going on. Or it was like a time where terrorism was top of mind. So there was heavy security at the Super Bowl. Yeah. And I remember the NFL security is who kicked me out. And when Atlanta cops realized who it was, they were mad. They're like, why are we wasting our time with this guy? But yeah, they put me in jail. It was my biggest bet at the time. I had $250,000 on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl, and I had no idea what was happening. I could only hear the crowd noise.
That's fucked up, man. You bet it against us?
Yeah, well, I'm a Patriot fan. Were you on the team then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a rookie.
Yeah, that Belichick got in your kitchen, shut you guys down.
Oh, they lost, son.
Yeah. Low scoring game.
Yeah, low score, all defense.
Yeah, very low scoring.
Yeah. Gronk had that amazing catch.
I didn't see it in real time, but yeah.
Oh yeah, because you were getting arrested.
Yeah, I was in jail.
I'm getting a check, he's getting arrested.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, so I also read something about you winning this bid
Goodell,
to be able to.
So
watch.
this rivalry with Goodell has gone on. And like I was screaming, like I was yelling Hitler at him at a court trial. I've tried to I just want to be face to face with the dude. So during COVID, they had a charity, and it was you could bid to watch Monday Night Football with Goodell in his basement. So it's like fuck. I'll win this auction. So I won it. I paid $250,000 to sit with him. And then the NFL, I got an email saying we reviewed your file and you're not allowed to do it, so you don't win the auction. My file is simply I got arrested at NFL headquarters. I'm not like some arch villain running around. That's all I've been arrested for. So yeah, they didn't give the money to anybody, by the way. Goodell. There's a video going viral of him wiping a booger on a girl, but I don't want to say that.
Hey!
It's going viral right now.
Time out. All right. All this said and done, you had that moment with Goodell. You're watching this game.
No, they didn't let me.
No. I know. Make believe.
Yeah.
This is a scenario.
Wait,
Mike is
fucking kid. He's dirty.
I told you. I told you. I don't make stuff up. Watch. Wiped it right on this girl. And she's got one leg, by the way. Handicapped kid. It's a handicapped
dirty.
kid.
What's his name again?
Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell. That's some dirty shit, man.
Cut that. Send that out.
I can't say nothing. He's my boss.
Yeah, hey, but anybody send that out.
But I will say this. Okay, so this is your moment.
Can you believe that shit?
Make
yeah,
believe.
it's nasty. That says everything you need to know about the guy.
Is that really come on, that shit is just unbelievable. Look, let's go back. Is that really
Yeah, I could watch that on repeat.
This that booty that this guy he said he wiped a booger on somebody.
Yeah, people like, you're probably bullshitting. No, it's right there, black and white. And she's handicapped. One leg, by the way, this girl.
Oh, look.
Yeah, wiped it right on her.
Dirty motherfucker.
I have no comment. But let's pretend, let's have the scenario right here. Mike is Roger.
Yep.
You're you. You're able to watch this game. What was the first thing you'd say to him?
I was going to ask him a million questions about Deflategate. Like, because I have...
Does he know who you are?
Oh, he fucking knows who I am. He may not, he's been asked about it directly, but there's so many things on Deflategate, like how it started, like the football that was in, like, these are deep Patriot questions, but, you know, Mike Kensel, who I chased out a media day, the football was never turned in. They knew about the deflating stuff before the game. They didn't mention it. There's a million lies. What the phone? They said you didn't need the phone. There's a million. They're like deep Patriot questions. By the way, Goodell could have played the whole thing off and have some self-awareness, and it would have been done if he's just like laughed at himself for a second. But I mean, we sell these shirts. They're aqua blue Goodell clown nose. Sean Payton's worn it. Matt Patricia wore it off the plane. He got in trouble. So he's very much aware. When people want to make fun.
That booger, man. You got to put him putting the booger on society.
That's the main news. I agree with it.
Man,
that's all you need to know.
That's some bullshit.
I feel like Mike was a pretty bad dude in his day. Never seen him wiping boogers on a girl with one leg before.
One leg, though.
No, the girl had one leg.
I didn't
one leg.
I low-key, I'm still not going to make any judgments. I'm not making any judgments or comments, Roger, so don't be.
And then the girl had one leg. I wasn't even thinking about
the one leg, that shit really threw me off.
Yeah, but the high five, she did fucking give a high five.
It's nasty.
Damn, that's different. But you know, different strokes for different folks. I mean,
that shouldn't be a stroke for anybody picking on a handicapped kid.
So before we wrap this thing up, is there any people you want to shout out? Anything you want to say? I mean, Mike has like over 500K subscribers. More than 1 million people view his show.
Yeah, always, if you want to check out, I think Barstool has a little bit for anybody, really. Whatever you're into, we kind of have it. So check us out if you haven't. Barstool Sports. I'm not a big pitch guy, though.
We got some
Big
shit
pitch
for
guy.
you right here.
Well,
They got
yeah, well, we
boxing-
have a gift for you. Mike has a
some
gift for you.
love
hotboxing
this.
shit, man. Do we got any weed around this place?
This is fire.
You can get this
True.
at
That's what I'm
hotboxin.store.
thinking. It should be around here. This guy's your weed products.
Some swag.
Weed products? They don't let me do a lot with weed because we do the gambling. They don't like it combine for whatever
I like
reason.
this guy a lot.
Yeah, I told you. Good. I'm telling you, man.
I was wondering. I mean, when did they tell you who I was? You couldn't have had any fucking
Listen.
any crossover. I was like, he's gonna have no fucking clue.
No, listen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was pitching you. I was pitching you hard.
Listen, but they sold you as a kind of a troublemaker.
I do have that reputation.
Yeah, but he's not a troublemaker at all. I don't think
Depends
so.
who you talk to.
I didn't say you're a troublemaker. I said that you don't give a fuck and you like to speak your mind.
That's fair.
what I said.
Like
That's what I
I don't. If somebody, I don't apologize for the sake of apologizing. I just kind of be me.
Yeah.
But it's not intentional.
Yeah,
so.
and we appreciate that. Honestly, I think authenticity and being genuine is a rare trait nowadays, especially with the social media stuff. So
Big time.
So we appreciate you. I mean, as you can see, this is Mike Tyson. We
I hope
got our boy
success with
David
you.
Thank you.
Portnoy in the
So
building.
honestly, it was an honor. It's like I grew up following you, so I was not many
bet
people that
I
I'd
bet
jump
you
on a
smoke
plane to
with
get
us.
here for. So I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate that too, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
Check out the merch store at hotboxin.store. That's Dave Portnoy. That's
I'm Mike Tyson.
I'm Sebastian Joseph-Day. You know the vibes. We outside. We out of here. And this is Hotboxin.
Cool.